that? Destroy base? Oh, it's an escort. Alright, I'll fuck with an escort. 2.5 skull escort for a word of Blake, which means we get 6 tanks. Escorts are going to be good. Escorts are going to be really good. See, I want to give the Royal Demon a try, but I really need the center lock. So it's kind of tough to warrant it. I do also need to level up my guys. It's been probably a couple of streams since I've done it. So we should have a lot of XP lined up. I would go back and do it there, but with these priority missions, you can't back out the menu. So you have to go for the mission once you've entered it. Great. Let us take that off. Go back to normal panda for a bit. Oh, my shoulder. Right, let's see if we get some good tanks. It's usually 50-50 if you get absolute dog shit, or if you actually get some decent things to fight with.
Command interface
Good salvage, though. Okay, so we do have a blocking force. So this is where the convoy is going to end up. So we can actually take this. This hilltop might be too far. No, actually, we could maybe take this hilltop.
Roger that, Commander.
You know what? I'm kind of all for it. Let's do it.
Location confirmed.
We can walk up it freely. We might as well use it. Bloody Does has graced us with high ground for one. I say for once. I've actually been quite lucky with high ground in this run. Usually I'm bitching and moaning about never getting high ground. I've actually been pretty lucky this time around. I won't lie. I'm still going to bitch and moan, but just know that I am aware that I've been very lucky.
On my way.
On my way. Moving to position.
Is that close enough to... Yes, it is. Oh, there's also a support land. Oh, jeez. So we're fighting 8 mechs right off the rip. Luckily, because it's escort, they're all... we're fighting 4 lances, but they're nicely split up. So we actually get to fight them in small chunks. Looks like they're quite light for the most part. Biggest is a 60-tonner. Okay, Strider, that's... Double Strength 4 is actually pretty solid. That is something that's a scene that you guys discuss clan things.
Yes,
Ooh,
Commander.
yes.
Roger that. Copy that.
I do have to be careful of the heat, though. We've only got 65% sinking, so...
Standing by.
40-ton PPC. There's an assassin with a light PPC. What's 40 tons and has a PPC? Will we get MechWarrior 5 clans a 5-people team because clan stars are made of 5? Probably, yeah. I think MechWarrior 5 clans is very likely to be a single-player game. That is... What was that? Also, I think you either jammed or shut yourself down.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Receiving you.
Was that a champion?
What do you
Yes, in
want?
MechWarrior 5 clans, you're playing as a clanner.
Yeah.
Like your main character is a clanner. I believe the lore or the thing behind it is you start off as like a trainee and you work your way up. You say ooh, oh shit, I didn't go close enough. I'm gonna find that very interesting. I think I'm gonna enjoy that. I don't have the unnatural hate people have for clan.
I'm listening.
What Jaguar? That sounds about right, yeah.
Yep.
I'm one of those where I'm kind of like a hybrid between the two. I think clan weapons are the best, but Innisphere mechs are the best. That's why Innisphere mechs with clan stuff on it is fucking nuts. Panther? Panther's 35.
Of course.
I started in 1985, so hatred runs deep. It's a game. It's just a game.
As you wish. Yup.
You can have a preference. Saying you hate something means it's done something personal to you. It's not a game, damn it, it's real life. Yeah, but Panther is 35 something. Strider, I believe, is XL.
Ha! You like that?
Oh no, wait, Strider is one of the standard engine Omnis. Yes, I should remember that. It's a really weird thing. There's not many standard engine Omnis. I realised it as I said it.
Roger.
Okay, how much heat is this going to be? Too much. I can turn off the capacitor, which is actually probably what I'm going to do.
Here it comes.
Waiting for orders.
So a part of me is actually hoping the new one is actually just a single player game. I'm a big fan of co-op and everything. I think co-op in every game is usually a good way to go. But a part of me is hoping that it is like a primarily single player experience. Just because MechWarrior 5 is so co-op focused.
I copy.
Ooh, Rifleman. Ooh, that's a good Rifleman. XL for sure, yep.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yeah, you're hiding, that's fine. What are we going to do about you? Do I let you go first? That is the question. I think I do, because you're not going to be able to move, so you're going to have lower evasion. Okay.
Confirmed.
You can't really do anything, so you're a freebie.
Hauling ass.
Howling ash! Done. Too large, most likely a crab. I guess could also be a blackjack omni, because everything can be a blackjack omni these days.
How might I help? Commander? Good to go. Ready for
I want to
orders.
save the center lock.
Ready to rock. Good to go.
Still with me when piloted by you. Nice.
On
It's
my
actually
way.
your
Double
person that said it. Yeah, it was as well. Yeah, okay.
taking the
If we
shot.
could get the narc on it, that would be pretty good. Okay, we did. We got the haywire on. That should have more cooling issues. 45. Short range. Oh shit! I forgot. Crap. I forgot I was already on initiative 1. I wasted a lot of movement there. God, my brain isn't full capacity at the minute.
It's calm down and chill. I definitely feel my body getting tired. I can tell that I had a flu jab today, I'll put it that way. Flamers are great weapons. Unless you want to loot the enemy afterwards. I can't believe I clicked that. That's the first time I've done that in a long, long time.
Beagle.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Beagle.
It's on. What's the plan?
Right. One initiative is enough to go for. Let's do it.
Yes, Commander.
Go for the old lug. Don't need to do that. Hopefully we get like a lucky CT shot. Or something at least on the side torsos.
You should have never come.
Nice. We should be able to crit that out now.
Standing by.
What's up, boss?
I could try and do it with this. I feel like this might just be a waste of a shot, though. So I'm probably going to need the archer to do it.
Yeah. Receiving.
So the ammo we have in the fire starter, let me go to it.
Waiting for orders.
We have haywire narcs. So instead of just the beacon narcs, which are the normal one, this one does a weaker beacon, a much weaker beacon, but it lowers their accuracy and disables some of their cooling. So they generate 20% more heat, or sorry, cool 20% less, something like that. And they have like a -1 to hit. Actually, I don't think we give a beacon at all. Let's have a look. +1, okay, yeah, +1 accuracy penalty, reduces walk speed, and increases their heat gen.
Standing by.
Yeah.
I mean, fire evasion high ground's pretty good. I'm gonna have to turn like most of this off. Yeah. It's gonna be just way too hot on here for a lot of this. Let's do 7. Might as well use a bit of the heat.
You're doing well now.
Yes, you are.
A Star Slayer? Not a crab at all. Pulse. Hit side torso. Honestly, probably a good place for it to hit.
Commander.
How's it going?
Am I willing for you to stand still? I think I am. Let's go. Nah. Let's actually crank it. Yep, that'll do it.
Reporting critical hit.
Casual 111 damage from an ERPPC. So one of the UAC shots actually did a follow-up then. The one hit there, the other one actually hit the same arm and finished it off. Really good damage.
Orders.
I'm curious what the rifleman's gonna do. Oh, okay, Wolfhound. I'm a little bit worried that the Owens is gonna beagle probe me. But still, having this high ground is really nice. Ooh. AC 10 or 20 with 2 larges. We know our tonnage? 50. My brain just immediately went Blackjack Omni. If there's a mech with too many weapons on it, it's probably a Blackjack Omni.
Yup.
Or with too much tonnage on it, should I say. Oh, you've actually made it so I can't DP you easily. That's a bit annoying.
Good to go.
I can do it with you, but I'm going to have to use acid ammo.
On it.
Acid does less damage to structure. Only 1 crit.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Skipper.
Yeah. I could jump here, do this, jump back up, but again, the chance of me critting something important is quite slim.
I copy. Acknowledge. Target's taken a critical hit. Yup.
Oh, you're still up. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought I already used you. I guess I didn't. Go with ER. ER does less damage. Less likely to open up a side.
No retreat.
There we go. Got the XL, which means we've got 4 parts. We've got a rifleman up for grabs at the end of this mission. Now we can just kind of make sure everything dies, unless something better shows up. Which I kind of like the sound of that. Ooh, cicada. Right, I forgot that XL cicadas actually become good.
Copy that, Commander.
Yeah, probably should get rid of you. Although, you are really struggling.
I got you.
And because you're XL, you're also still made out of tissue paper. And we got a headshot.
Tech warriors, show them what you got.
Okay, I should go first. Because they're going on turn 8, I should get the first action on turn 7. There we go.
Yes,
You also
Commander.
reserved, which also made that a thing.
Receiving you.
5-star, get out of there. If I could get a narc on you, I'd be very happy.
Acknowledge. Target confirmed.
Wow! 3 misses.
Reporting negative damage.
That is unfortunate. Yeah, you're trying to cool off. That's fair. You barely moved. You're basically dead this turn because you're XL as well. You're a light engine. You could fit all that with a light engine. Endo steel ferrofiber. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's got the other stuff. Not bad. I guess by default it has what? A large, 2 mediums, 3 machine guns. So they've up armored it quite a lot and upped the gunnage a little. Honestly, that's pretty good.
Ready for orders.
That's honestly a pretty nice build. Considered. Go for a flank. You've already been this
Moving
turn.
fast. Got it. That hit something good.
Yeah, definitely up armored. If that was a normal pixie, that arm would have disintegrated. You're bold to fire that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Standing by.
Let's take that arm off.
Roger. Let's hit him hard. Target's taking a critical hit.
Oh, the post is still up? Oh, the post will be on the right hand side. Of course it will. Right side bias.
Reporting. Confirmed.
Yeah, cluster will be fine here.
Locking on target. Hot damn, let's do this. One less target.
Alright, NWOMX thing with this mod. Like, the Sun Spider is in. Is the Pirate's Bane in BTA? I want to say the PB is in BTA, so I think there are MWR exclusive mechs in this. I thought the Sun Spider was a real mech.
Need something, Chief?
Real as in lore.
Affirmative. Give them everything you got. Now that hit something good.
Right hits. Sun Spider Roughneck at MWR Creations. Oh, really? No, Braden, we're talking about the Sun Spider. It's a clan mech. 65 tons? Or is it 60? I want to say 65.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was an NWR special. I like the Sun Spider. I think that's actually a very well-made mech. Has a really interesting niche to it. Okay, it's got like the oversized engine in the Omni that you can't change. But it actually works quite well. I don't want to go much lower.
Ready to rock. Copy that.
Wow, all of it went to the other side. See, that's why I don't like multi-tracking, because it just doesn't... Unless you're doing stuff like mortars and things like that, it's just not worth
I'm
it.
listening.
I still don't know why people obsess with LearnBot and multi-tracking. I think it's very much overrated. I think it's actually pretty bad. I don't recommend. I don't recommend it personally. Maybe the extreme LearnBots that are like LRM 120, I'd agree. But for just generic LearnBotting, it's not worth it. It's not good. All you're doing is lowering your chance to kill an enemy.
Here you go. All right. I think we can pull that far.
It's go time.
Roger that. Full speed.
You need to cool down a little. Yeah, just let you cool down. That's fine. So we've taken care of one lance worth of mechs.
Are they going to spam reserve as well? Yeah, that's what I thought. Damn it. Right.
Right here.
Star Slayer. You've lost your large, which is nice. We could go slug. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of mechs left. No, we'll go cluster. I want to try and save a good chunk of ammo.
Good to go.
Probably should have done the other stuff first, but... The foot AMS doing wonders.
Commander. Roger that.
Huh? Okay, next turn you can cool down a little, so let's crank your heat up. Yeah, next turn you can cool down, so we'll do that. Go up precise it as well.
Locked in.
Not bad. We actually missed still quite a lot for a precise strike. Wait, what the fuck are you? .45. That's an AC-10.
Hey there.
Or LB-10. I think that's a Blackjack Omni. I think there is an either AC-10 LB-10 and 2 ER large Blackjack Omni. Memory is foggy, but I do recall something like that.
Roger that.
Matches the law, you're a bad shot.
Solid connection on that one.
Hey, you're on 2 kills at the minute.
Receiving you. Receiving you.
Let's see if we can open this up.
Confirmed.
Might even be able to crit it out. It does have a rugged structure, so it has. It does. If you see, it's got over its normal structure.
Standing by.
So we've definitely got to pelt it a little to get this thing down. Look, 100 should. Your lasers are on. Turn them off. You know what? Go for it. It's rare that you get to shoot the lasers on this thing, so why not? Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. It's on now.
Artemis locked on to the destroyed torso. All the damage went to the CT. Goodbye.
Ready for orders.
5-star Omni. What are you? Let's find out.
Lifting off. Sensors locked on.
Enforcer?
Show 'em what you got.
Standing by.
That makes sense. I've never known an Enforcer to have 2 large lasers in it though. You know what? I kind of dig. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Having action. Skipper.
Right.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
You need to cool off. So let's bring you back up here.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfhound should be easy enough. Yeah, they're starting to actually get to my height level, so their accuracy is. What's your opinion on Artemis SRM? Very, very good. They're quite footage expensive, and SRMs are better when you bought a lot of SRMs. So getting enough fire control systems, it's one of those where like the balance for SRM Artemis comes from the fact that it's harder to put a mech together with them. I like them a lot. I think they're very, very, very good. The clustering bonus makes them extremely good backstabbers rather than sandblasters. So when you back attack something and you have normal
I
SRMs,
got you.
unless you take Precision Master, you have there's a good chance you won't kill your target unless you have enough SRMs to blot out the sun. You will most likely sandblast because you can hit 7 parts of a mech when you back attack. With Artemis, only your first roll is like the really important one because that will determine your location. Then every missile after that is more likely to follow the same location. So it increases your odds from sandblasting the back of an enemy mech to a 50-50 chance of killing the enemy mech or heavily maiming. Which I think is pretty good.
Roger. Full speed.
If I could take a 50-50 to remove an enemy mech's firepower, I would take it every single time. I'm going to let that rest.
Confirmed.
Because it's one of those things where if you take a 50-50, it's either you're in the same situation as you was before, or you're now in a better situation. That's why I like AC-20s and LB-20s, because you can ignore that hit percent for the most part. It's a coin flip. Every single shot is a coin flip. It's either you damage an enemy in a meaningful way, or you're in the exact same spot as if you hadn't fired it. Like, an AC-20 can straight up trivialize a mission from one shot. And that's the fun and power of it. Hey, TK! I'm assuming this one's actually TK this time. How's it going, man?
Ready for order.
Yeah, mouse robbed your sub pop-up.
Calling in.
If you would like it again, please do let me know. Don't let mouse know. Let's do that.
Roger.
One of them missed. Interesting. What happened? Today was your 11-month sub, and Mouse stole it from you because she did it for you. So if you want, I can play the 11-month again.
Jumping.
If I could get the hairwire on you, that'd be nice.
Target.
Oh, my arm. Oh. Why does the arm hurt so bad whenever you get... So I had a flu jab today. And it's like, it's the slightest little prick. You barely feel it when it happens. But then for some reason, your arm is just like pulling a theater. It's being like, oh, the pain. It's like, please, arm. It was a little prick. Fine. You're gonna live. Hey, CT, how's it going? If I could remove that ER, that would be nice. The old-fashioned small box vaccine was utterly brutal.
It's go time.
Yeah, exactly, Sue. Yeah, it's just annoying. That's a wake-up call. Thank you for that, TK.
Damage is light.
My leg. This is his arm, but close enough. There's the beagle.
Waiting for orders.
Used all your bits last night on the spoopy game. Oh, was you in... Wait, was it Seps? Tea time? Not quite yet. After this mission it will be. I don't take tea breaks in the middle of missions. I try to save them for like...
Got it.
Oh, you're in Moonlit phase? Yeah. I haven't been able to jump in her stream for a while. She's really fun to watch. Her, Calamity Cat, Bacon Bacon, like they're actually really awesome people.
Critical hit.
Thank you for the hydrate. I do have half a cup of coffee at the minute still.
Ready for orders.
You want pink? Okay. Give me just a second to get the pink on.
All in ass.
Booyah. I thought I jumped. That's fine. Nice. Yeah, I love it to bits. Witchy did a phenomenal job with it. Next up will actually be emotes. We're still trying to think of emote ideas. So
Receiving you.
let me know if you guys have any that you might like. Witchy is awesome, yeah.
On it.
Yeah, they really do look phenomenal.
High up.
And none of it hit the bit I was actually trying to aim for.
Scored. Critical hit.
Never mind, if you eject, told us it.
Yes, Commander.
So that's the damage side. This is the full health side.
Receiving you.
I might put the UX-10 on hold for a turn. We've still got 2 more lances to fight after this. Lurk, put a panda eating bamboo. I like the sound of that. Let me make a little notepad. So, the one I've got in mind at the minute is a GG, where the panda's doing finger guns. BRB, panda eating bamboo. I do like that one. Capacitor. It's not a very high chance. Well, 70 is pretty good. You know what?
Red Warrior. Show 'em what you got.
Luckily, it hit the side that was already damaged. Panda waving a lightsaber as the high. Ooh, have the animated one as the high? I kind of like that.
Have no doubt it will be done.
I do actually kind of like the sound of that.
Target acquired and locked in.
Big teacup with a small panda trying to climb. Correct, TK. Animated is only for subs. I think you can have 5 follower emotes. I've only got one. Emotes was the one thing I was like slacking on for a long time,
Affirmative.
which is why I'm trying to like really get it all done now. Like do it properly as well. While I've got it, you know, while I'm in touch with someone.
Yes, I'll get you.
Big teacup with a small panda trying to climb into it.
Getting pretty hot.
I
in
have been
this
thinking of a
hot
tea
cake
time
here.
one. How many animated am I allowed? Let me check that. Must be an adult and work. No problem, TK. Thank you so much for being awesome as always. Thanks so much for popping in. Content line. Content, no.
Hell yeah. Getting on.
Emotes. View rewards. I'm allowed 5. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Roger that.
I'm there. Consider it done.
Aye, aye.
Something you've learned recently? Yeah? Go on.
On my way.
Actually, I want to keep people up here. Sugar, I want to stay up here. At least a mech Sugar.
Copy that.
I have an issue with framing with a web browser open, so I'm using Chrome. Chrome is even more brutal research. Ooh, interesting. I've not had any issues like that myself.
Affirmative.
I know I know a few people's PCs do struggle with Chrome. It is
Copy that.
kind of reaching that like critical mass of just being dumb. See, my Chrome's barely using anything. Like my Chrome's literally 0.1%. So I feel like you might have had like an extension running or something extreme like that. I don't know.
Position confirmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't typically have issues like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm going.
I'll keep it in mind though. I've been told Opera's pretty good
10-4.
with the
Have no doubt it will be done.
Move order received.
yeah, I've been told it's pretty good. The sort of like recent changes they've done and like what you can do with it is actually quite good.
Roger. I copy.
Pretty much since it came out. Yeah, I've been told to look at it. Oh, game. There we go. What do we have? It spawned one in a bad spot, which is not nice. That's an arrow. 65 ton.
Okay, that was bad. Yikes! That hit hard.
Laser carrier, AC-20 carrier. Oh yeah, I am not needed. I am not needed at all.
Good to go.
Catch you later, TK. Thank you for letting me know about that. Arrow catapult, yep, kind of what I expected. An axeman. Blackjack Omni. And 60-ton mech. Okay.
I copy.
This is a bit scary because that's actually a lot of firepower. That might actually be scarier than the arrow.
Holding for tactical
We've got 60-ton over there, and we've got the axe. Champion 1 and 2, okay. Pretty standard. Considering this is through spawn protection, they've been pretty fucking accurate. Well, have I got news for you?
Reporting. Waiting for orders.
I don't think I need to sensor lock you. I can sensor lock you, that would be fine.
Affirmative.
I need to sensor lock you. This gives my high ground something to shoot at. Okay.
Armor's holding. Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Well, we might as well start off with these. They have to follow a set path anyway.
Got it.
Might as well see what they can do. Only 2 hits? Man,
Yeah.
we're getting kind of unlucky
Waiting for
with the
orders.
shot so far. A bit out of range. Just all normal, yeah. No alternate ammo. I'd just go for the 50-50 on the Axeman, to be fair. I do want to get rid of you, but double 37 is just not worth.
Got it.
Good shot. XL's open.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Standing by.
Good to go.
What's the plan?
Oh, I can't get into sensor range of you. Okay, I'm gonna have to sideslip this turn.
Let's hit him hard.
Think about that, because I can't sideslip and sensor lock, so that's a bit of an issue. Is that your open side? It is. Okay, so we can do something with that. Yeah, let's go here.
Got it.
Chrome likes to be a resource hog, so there's a bit of a new memory leak every patch. Yeah, since my new PC kind of just brute forces everything, so it's kind of like it's a weird one for me because I don't notice anything, but my PC is really, really good.
On it.
I am aware of people having a lot of issues though. 2 engine crits, very nice.
Reporting. Critical hit.
One more crit and you're out.
Yeah. Full speed sounds
Alright,
good.
Crusader.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Send it. Full whack it. And we want the purple saber. Okie dokie.
My heat gauge is all red.
Ooh yeah. What do we do? Ooh, very nice damage.
How might I help?
Hey, look, you're a master swordsman now. No, hey, look, I'm that one guy who wanted to stand out during all the movies.
Sprinting.
You're a standard? That's a good build for a standard. You're the best with purple one too. I mean, same, but still. Very nice.
Scored a critical hit. What's up, boss?
I'll go through that in a second, Sue. With a Pax the Blade Warlock, work well with a War Domain Cleric as a multi-class. Can I make use? Of all the war cleric gimmicks with charisma used attack. I kind of forgot what War Domain does. War Domain is more of a buffing thing than I think a fighting thing.
Affirmative.
I can't really remember what War Domain does. That's one that I've really not interacted much with. No, War Domain is usually buff related. Wow, we got really bad clusters.
Waiting for orders.
Charisma best attack. The issue I think you would have with a War Domain multi-class is your cleric spells are still wisdom based, right? So you've effectively turned your cleric into a paladin. But you have the same problems as paladin.
Commander?
Without much of the benefit, now that I think about it. Because Divine Smite is one of the strongest skills in the game.
Right, Commander.
One of, not the strongest, but one of. Oh, you've got multi-targeted. Okay, you eat the worms. And I wish I took a more direct approach now. Yeah, we'll go with that. I wish I took line of sight. I just want to crit that side torso once. Thank you. Yeah, War Domain is just a very awkward one to make work. I really should try it myself at some point, but I very rarely... I won't say I don't play healers. I don't like playing heal bot. And I feel like when you play a cleric, no matter how experienced your party is that you play with, they always fight assuming you will heal them. Even if you tell them you're not going to, if something goes wrong and you straight up say, I'm not healing you, you're the bad guy at the table. Like, it's just one of those kind of like, if you play cleric, sadly, you're the one who determines your friendships.
Let's see what you got. It's go time.
I would much prefer it if they actually removed the healing spells from the other clerics. Or maybe just kept, like, healing word. That's about it.
Tech warriors, show them what you got.
Because, like, because clerics always have access to, like, cure wounds, and you're pretty much always taking it. Oh yeah, exactly. Like, war clerics are really, really good. But your team will play expecting you to use your spell on keeping them alive over doing the war cleric thing of ending the fight faster.
Hauling out.
And if they die, it's your fault. Or sorry, if you had a chance to save them, it becomes your fault in the eyes of the table.
Scored a critical hit.
It's one of those things where it's kind of like, in the theory and practice is very different for War
Ready
Cleric.
for orders.
I've yet to see one work, and a lot of the issues just come from the table itself rather than the class.
Confirmed.
War Cleric with Plate and Tower Shield, basically immortal. Yes and no. Going melee as a cleric is a double-edged sword. For sure, you can buff everyone, but you have to take... Is it Warcaster? That lets you double roll concentration? I think it's Warcaster. You have to take Warcaster, or there's no chance in hell you're doing shit.
I understand.
War Cleric limited use of a mace. Can you use a sword? I think War Cleric is martially trained.
Target confirmed.
Warcaster also gives you the ability to cast while not having one hand free.
That's a kill.
Also very important. Without that, you ain't using a shield. Or your sword. Pick one.
Double time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, you could, yeah. War Cleric is the exception on that. You do get access to everything.
What's up, boss?
I'm listening.
It's one of those cases too. I'll kind of put it this way: when someone asks me those questions, it's one of those things of, if someone tells me will this work, I'm not looking at it from it like, you can make everything work in D&D, right? Some things work a lot better than others, but in the end, play whatever you want to play. That is the that is the long and short of it. What I say in the end doesn't really matter. When I answer, I'm speaking from a, will it do something that another combination can't, or, you know, kind of base class can't.
Commander?
And honestly, I think a War Cleric with Warlock
Sprinting.
is a more spell-orientated paladin
Good to go.
with less firepower. And I don't think that's a good thing. Because now you have three primary stats with a warlock. Warlock, Pact of the Blade. Not at all spell focused.
What are your orders?
If you're going War Domain Cleric, you are inherently spell focused. Just because you cast a spell once and keep it up does not remove that you have to have a spell available, right?
Yep.
So you still need a high spell casting stat. Well, actually, do you? I guess you could dump stat your wisdom. Weirdly, if you were to do that, I think wisdom wouldn't be important. I think just charisma and constitution would be important. Again, though, it's very much it's a case of paladin, right? Because in paladin you have 4 stats that are important. Is it 4? Strength, con, charisma. A little bit of the other. Okay, 3. You have 3. You have 3 primary stats. Yeah, it's the multi-stat problem.
Heading out. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the hydrate. And that's Paladin's Curse, right? Paladin, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, is actually the strongest class in the game. Strength, Con, Charisma, Wisdom. You probably want a little bit of Wisdom, but not. It's not a primary stat. Strength, I would say, is the least primary of the primary stats. We're back to the... Yes, so with Warlock, it would be Wisdom, Charisma, Constitution. Because you need Wisdom to cast Cleric spells, you need Charisma to do the Warlock shit, and you need Constitution to maintain concentration and be frontline. So you have 3 primary stats, which is too much. It is the Paladin Curse. You could argue that you can dump stat Wisdom. Because you're a buffing class, the Wisdom roll doesn't matter. Yeah, Void. Your casting stat stays with the class of the spell you're casting. So if you're casting a cleric spell, you have to use Wisdom.
Got it.
I think there's a magic item that allows you to change it, but it's extremely, extremely expensive. And very situational. But yeah, like, it becomes... No, I'm thinking Charisma is casting stat for both. No, it's Wisdom in 5e. Yeah, it's Wisdom.
Right, Commander. Coordinates received.
So yeah, like, it's one of those things where, in theory, will it work? Yes. Wait, have I screwed up? I have to go there. Okay, fair enough. How are you doing, Sugar? Oh, so how are you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. Paladin's a good class, but really gets explored. I've done a lot of fun. Like, Paladin's one of my go-to classes, actually. But it's definitely lawful good. Okay, so alignment's a weird one.
On my way.
So that's the thing with lawful good and lawful stupid, that is in the eyes of the beholder, right? What your character might find stupid is a zealot's daily thoughts. So it's one of those where it's just kind of,
Location confirmed.
you gotta deal with it.
Heading out.
Ancient game called Quest for Glory. No, doesn't ring a bell either, sadly. Like, I played a I actually played a lawful good paladin, and but I made it my character's belief and not the party's belief, right? And that was the big thing that I think made the character a lot of fun to play with. At least this character, cause where can I go? You just not move? Have I fucked up? I think I fucked up. That's not lawful good. Wait. That's not how lawful good works. No, yeah, that isn't lawful good's fault. That's that party member's fault. That has nothing to do with lawful good. Oh shit! Yeah, I have to wait there. I kind of fucked up. But yeah, a first thing that I did is I just made sure, like, if something like that was happening, I made sure my character wasn't involved. my character's goal in that campaign, like his personal goal, was his personal goal, right? It wasn't what other people were doing. As long as they weren't doing heinous criminal shit, he kind of like, well, you know, don't let it impact people who shouldn't be impacted, was basically the gist.
Orders?
And yeah, it was actually my characters became just like a big meme.
Position confirmed.
The lizard folk. Yeah, so I was actually a dragonborn paladin, so okay, I can go there. I'm hoping I've not messed myself up too much here. It kind of depends. Like, it's one of those things where, like, not being there really changes it.
Moving to position.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
But yeah, man, that was by far my favorite character that I've ever
On my
played.
way.
Because he was just really stupid. And that was the funny thing, is that he was lawful good, but extremely gullible. And it was just so funny. Because we had some really good talk. We had a couple of charisma characters, and they would just talk him into doing, like, pseudo-criminal shit, and he's thinking he's trying to be a good guy. It was so funny. As far as he's concerned, he was being a good guy. It was, oh man, it was such a meme. Because like my guy like was kind of the strongest in the party as well. Like my character was just fucking like giga nuts. I managed to find an item. I can't remember what item it was. I found an item in a shop, and I literally went to like I bought it and went to my DM. If you want to take this off of me, I don't blame you. You do not realize what you have given me. He's like, I'll be fine. He made the item himself. And he's like, I'll be fine. You know, it's off shit to gigs. I'm like, okay. If you say so. Absolute. Yeah, it was an absolute fiesta.
Yes,
It was good time.
good to go.
Custom items get so, like, out of control so quickly. So quickly. So what it was, if I remember correctly, like my guy kind of half made it himself and then half the stuff he was given.
On my way.
He got the recipe for this type of black powder. It cost like 25 gold per use of powder.
Affirmative.
The stuff to make it was common in cities and towns, but not really in, you know, villages and that type of thing. So I could only really stock up in towns, and I could only stock up small amounts.
Got it.
But it basically gave me a pseudo divine smite that could basically attach like a little powder bomb inside of my mace. It was a stupid item, but it was just good fun. But yeah, it basically added a powder bomb to the mace. But every time I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna powder bomb. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, roll to hit. It only activated if I hit, so it was divine smite. And then when I did hit, I just went, right, divine smite. So I basically just doubled up divine smite every time for 25 gold. And he's just like, oh, I see the problem. Well, it's here now. It was so dumb. Oh man.
Affirmative.
It was such a fucking meme.
Moving to position.
the whole Paladin off thing
I'm
is
listening.
kind of like, I don't like the Paladin off system, but it's one of those things where if they completely ignore it, I will tell them to swap to fighter. But if they do some things that's kind of like, you know, you're supposed to follow it to an absolute T. I'm a bit more like loosey-goosey, where if they're on the right track, I don't mind.
I got you.
I'm very loosey-goosey with it, but I know some people go really hard on the morality stuff. I'm just like, that just doesn't sound fun. If someone falls into a fit of rage and just like murder, like, you know, like something happens, someone's talking mad shit about their god that they follow,
Moving to position.
and they end up in an altercation. Altercation leads someone to die, but accidentally.
Receiving you.
There are people that'll be like, well, you killed someone who's technically innocent. It's like, no, that's not quite how that works.
Commander?
Intent is the big thing. Why trigger the fights? We can do.
Standing by.
I feel like it's one of those things where, like, the wording says action.
Proceed.
I feel like it should be more on the intent of the paladin.
Wait.
Oh, they're coming from that way. Interesting.
The package will be on its way soon.
Uzel, Hatchetman, Firestarter, unknown. But yeah, massive tangent that honestly doesn't really matter.
On my way.
TLDR, play the game however the fuck you want. Doesn't really matter.
Moving to position.
As long as you're having fun, everyone at the table's having fun, it's a good time.
Engaging jump jet.
We love tangents. It depends. Depends on the tangent. From my experience, usually when I go on rants and tangents, people typically leave. Only if I just have, you can go to the next turn, that's fine. If I just have bad takes, or I say too much dumb shit.
Moving to position.
Hell yeah. Get
Right. I end up with this game watching for you, like, so I like listening to most things. Hey, well, I do appreciate that. Is that a commando? Oh, it's a commando. Ooh, interesting. Is that good? That low-key is actually a pretty scary commando.
Commander.
Real life lawyers. See, there's an easier way around that. And you go, my game, my rules. Don't like it, doors there. Like, it's... Yeah, that's the end all be all of that. Don't like it, get out, yeah. It's one of those, like, if they're arguing for the sake of arguing, you're never gonna win. Yeah, roleplay versus roleplay, yeah. It's just a case of do whatever you need to get the game going. You can sort it out afterwards. Please, add BSPLs. Oh, you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Do you have ECM? No.
Waiting orders. Yes, Commander.
Like, there's a lot of things where I will get wrong in the session. And then after the game, I'll message the person in question and just be like, okay, so I did this ruling wrong, just so you know. In the future, it's going to work like this. And that's just how I've always done it. Most players are like, I'll say something, and they're like, are you sure it works like that? I'm like, how do you think it works? We kind of like, I'm open to thingy. Half the time, I will actually give, if I don't know the answer, I will let them take the stronger option, as long as it's not stupid, and then fix it later. I'd rather the players get the benefit than me nerfing them accidentally. Because in the end, again, it's all about fun. No, like, it's not trying to win. It's about trying to have a good time. If they have this really fun strategy made up, but they've misunderstood the mechanic that I'm not certain on, let them have it, you know?
How might I help?
Let them roll with it. If we find out that it's not true, or if we find out that the actual way it works is really fucking shit, we'll change it.
Ready for orders.
There are some mechanics that we've learned afterwards that are just absolutely awful, and we're just like, yeah, we'll just keep we'll just keep the one we made up. It's more fun that way. Let's go with the vehicles first.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
See, okay, it's not about letting stuff slide. Like that's the letting stuff slide makes it sound like a competition. I know that's probably not your intent, but again, it's one of those things where, like, wording in a game that is about words, wording is very important. And if you're just like, oh, let it slide this time, it's kind of like you're making it sound like you're giving them a favor. It's just being like, oh, that sounds good. Yeah, let's go with that. Maybe that's just me with a wording thing, but... Went off in living room, and there's also the router, so I don't have the internet going to figure out. No problem, Witchy. Good luck on figuring out what caused it. I do hope you can find it. Bomb, 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 bomb. 113, I think it should be.
Giving them everything I've got.
94. Oh.
Tango down.
Absolutely disgusting. Well. Intensified firepower is great on
Waiting
mechs.
for orders.
Is what I'm beginning to learn. Hey, Sep.
All weapons are go.
Oh, good hit. Yeah, hopefully something simple like that. I do hope
Ready
as
for
well.
orders.
It usually is, I find. But then, oh, the Nova Star is in. Ooh. Activate the red lightsaber. Meow. How you doing, Sep?
Firing everything I've got.
Oh, you're actually quite well armored. Better than yesterday? Hey, that's good to hear.
Good to go.
Cleric of Mistra was stripped from an entity who possessed in the way. Oh, interesting. So I'm playing a very similar character, actually. I'm actually playing a Celestial Warlock, which is kind of like a cleric light
Got it. No shooting, just running.
A life cleric like warlock class, which is really cool. So he joined what he thought was like the church or religion,
Waiting for orders.
through normal means, and then as the time went on, he got kind of, I guess, corrupted. Not quite corrupted, because he you know, he wasn't changed, so to speak. He just slowly started to believe, converted, corrupted, that thing, in the actual message that they were trying to do. It's quite funny. Head still not sure if he wants to hurt today. Ooh. Honestly, my head's starting to go a little. So I mentioned it once already. I had a flu jab today, so today's stream might not be as long as the usual ones. But I'm still going to go for a good 4 hours, I think. I think 4 hours minimum is always going to be my goal. Yeah, VSPLs are scarier.
Yeah, I think it's dead. Has some anxiety issues? Oh shit, sorry to hear that, man. Again, dude, if you want to talk about anything, DMs are always open for you, man. I really do hope that kind of stuff goes away.
Skipper.
It never really goes away, does it? It's kind of like,
Good job. Objective secure.
I don't know how to word it. You've got to kind of like figure ways to manage it. It never goes away. I definitely have moments of that as well. Wonder what happens next.
Orders.
Well, I do hope you begin to feel better. I should have done. I go with that.
Affirmative.
I should have done the sensor locks first.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah.
Got a lock.
Lower that evasion.
Ready for orders. Standing by.
I get bursts of it,
No
and it's
shooting,
usually
just running.
related to streaming. Is what mine is.
Sensors locked on. Reporting.
But that just comes with the territory.
Moving lightning fast.
I kind of know how to deal with it, but it's a big change in mentality that I have to do
That
whenever it comes around. It takes me a while to adapt.
Ready for orders.
Anxiety is a big thing. A lot of people think anxiety is kind of a, like, you know, only a thing certain people get, and if you get it, you know. I swear I saw a marker I could shoot stuff, and if you get it, you know, you kind of, what's the word? For lack of a better word, you're kind of a snowflake, which isn't true. I think everyone gets anxiety. People just get it at different levels
Yeah.
over different stuff. Many people have different worries. Anxiety, I think, is a lot more common than people think. It's how people... Some people can deal with it, some people can't.
Yup.
I've got anxiety like once ever. I get a lot of anxiety, but
You got it.
it's not very noticeable. I don't show it very well, usually because. Ensure I've got a friend request on Facebook yesterday, waiting for a girl who was pretty close with.
Critical hit.
In short, got a friend request on Facebook yesterday from a girl who I was pretty close with.
Say we take it to him.
Wasn't good. Ah, right, yeah. Ghosted me. Now when I'm single again after 9 years since your friend request, I'm like, wait, what? I wouldn't think about that too much. Yeah, that's a weird one.
Standing by.
Again, you're probably not after advice from... I'm probably like a really bad person for advice on that shit, because I'm fucking hopeless when it comes to relationships, or friendships, or people. Try to explain anxiety to people when you don't. Not always. Kirkland, not always. Green. Kapuya. Honestly, genuinely, I appreciate everyone trying to help. This is very much a case where that you know full well. Ignore everything that comes from Twitch. Anything that Twitch chat says, ignore it. Very much do what you think. Yeah, Twitch has the worst advice. I know everyone means well, but honestly, yeah, it's a fucking fiesta. Yeah, it's very much don't overthink it. They then goes 9 years. Triggering that stronger feeling in me was weird. Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. Well, I can understand that. Give me that rifleman. Good panda. The panda is honestly phenomenal. But yeah, I could definitely understand that set. Again, it's one of those where like don't read too much into it. Don't worry about it. And I know it's one of those that's easier said than done, but I don't know about everyone else where the way I get over stuff and like things of that nature. Also, Sue, I'll try and explain it in a second. Sorry. For me, the biggest healing factor is time. I don't know about anyone else. People always say, "Oh, do this, do that." For me, I just let time pass, and